Guys, I'm back with another video. It's building off of last video, and then on top of that, it was inspired by some thoughts this morning because I had an interview this morning, and it was kind of, shout out Isaac, he was in the comments, and he was just saying how, I was talking about in my last video how, I wasn't ready to take on the English degree. I mean, the script writing, trying to, go to Hollywood and be all that. And that inspired some thoughts today, which will speak to a lot of things and a lot of people, and, that's going through the same shit I'm going through, grinding, trying to get out of, where they're at. And one thing I want to talk about, because, I was doing the whole pep talk on the way down to the interview. I'm just like, you the motherfucking man. You know what I mean? You doing this, just another stepping stone. I was late to the game, but I'm able to play it now. And I said, damn, that was a bar. I be gassing myself up to myself, right? I said, I was late to the game, but I'm able to play it now. And I thought about it like, yeah, I didn't do all the, I didn't do everything, the right way, the traditional way. But that's where people like me and you have a leg up. Because, we're able to play the game now better. I wasn't able to play the game before. And I'm going to get into some metaphorical, spiritual level talking. Like, I'm going to be talking to like you a king, queen, but like, really think about it. Like, it's hitting different. Like, you can't feel the weight. If you're a king or a queen, you send somebody, you send somebody to go get killed. You tell your people, go fight that war. I know this is going crazy. We're going left, but hang with me. You tell people to go fight that war, but you never lived and fought in that war. How can you feel the gravity of what you're saying? You're going to send your people out to die, to fight, when you've never done that. How can you feel the weight of that? And what I'm saying is, if you've like me, and you really struggled throughout your life, working shitty jobs, just not liking yourself the best, really not loving yourself, then you finally break free, and then you get the opportunities to do what you want. You could play the game now, because you know what it feels like working at the dead-end job for X amount of years, right? You know you don't want to go back to there. So you can play the game now, and you don't even care. Oh, yeah, in the interview, I'm like, what separates me apart of other people? I'm the fucking man. They aren't. Obviously, I didn't say that, but you know what I'm saying now. Like before, you weren't willing to do that, right? Like, for example, me going to Hollywood. Was I willing to go to Hollywood and be like, yo, these other directors ain't shit. My script's better than it. And I was going to be the friendly, no, we can all work together. We can do it together. I still am of that belief. But you can only be of that belief in reality. This is why I was talking about building off of last video. Reality, ain't nobody else looking out for you. Ain't nobody looking out for you. You have to look out for you. I wasn't able to play the game. I had to get some travels. I had to get some worldly knowledge. I had to work. I had to put myself through the ringer to know that I am worthy to move on to the next stage. I had this conversation with my friend. You have to put yourself through the trials and tribulations sometimes to see if you're worth it. At any point you can, this is the thing, this is how mental and mind game it all is. At any point, you can turn around your life and succeed in anything. But some part of you is like, I don't know if I deserve it yet. You need to hit that point where you deserve it. And that's why I said, I'm late to the game, but I'm able to play it now. And now that I'm able to play the game, I can better, get me in a room with people, I'll win. I'll beat anybody. Doesn't matter what it is, I'm going to win. Because, I have the strength now to be like, you know what? fuck these other people. It's about me now. You know what I mean? And you get that after you've ate the shit for a while. In the beginning, you might be all play. Oh, it's going to work out. It don't work out. That's a narrative we need to stop. It don't work out unless you put the work in. And the work could be anything. You're working at your job and you become the general manager. Well, if you were shitty at your job, you're not going to become the general manager. You got to put the work in. I say this because, like I say, you got to treat yourself like a king and queen. That's why I said in the one video, you got to listen to me. If there's no other YouTuber you listen to, or you can't listen, I'm going to gas myself up. I have to gas myself up. But it's so true. You can't listen to these people who get on YouTube, already got millions of views out of the nowhere. They just put out a first video, millions. All these gurus and philosophers and all these people. How do they know? They are able to say the buzzwords. I can say buzzwords. What do you think I just did in my interview? I said a bunch of buzzwords. What I'm saying is, you gotta believe somebody like me who, you can go back to my earliest videos. Unemployed, not educated, don't have $0 in my bank account, still don't. And I still had confidence in myself that I was gonna get to a point where I believed it. And the problem is, which is why, I'm upset at myself. I'm happy at myself. And this is for you guys as well. I hope everybody's, sitting back thinking about, I'm talking about myself, but I'm talking about you. This is all for us. You got to put yourself in, I put myself in your shoes. You should put yourself in my shoes. We're all in the same situation. So everything I'm saying should resonate. But you're talking to somebody who believed, you know what I mean? And why I say it's frustrating is because I want, as I'm talking to myself, I can feel my spirit yeah, that's the dude I know. Let's gas this up. Let's kill this shit and let's keep it pushing, right? But it's why am I not doing that, all the time? Why am I not talking to myself like I love myself all the time? Why is it you only talk to me when you're low or when you're extremely high? Why aren't you just talking to me all the time? And that's when I'm like, damn, because subconsciously you think you can only talk to yourself or treat yourself a certain way when you have possessions, right? You can talk the talk, be the man, or be the woman, but if you don't have material possessions or wealth behind you, it don't mean nothing in this reality. You could have all the spiritual knowledge like I do in the world, but it don't mean nothing, don't translate. Because unfortunately, you do got to get the bag and all that stuff. But it don't matter. You got to still talk to yourself every day like, you're the fucking man. I love you. You're handsome as fuck. We're about to go kill this shit. No matter what you're doing. It could be working at a fucking, I'm working at Old Navy. I'm working at Old Navy right now. I'm going to wake up. When I go to work tomorrow, I'm going to be like, you're going to go into work. You're going to fucking kill it. You're going to have a good day. Go home. Chill. That's what I'm going to do. That's what we got to start doing all the time. Talking to yourself. Remind yourself who the fuck you are. That's what I said. All these people, man, they saying buzzwords. They didn't live this. Yeah, it's easy to be a philosopher. That's why even if you really know philosophy, man, all of them say that philosophy only comes from wealth. Because you have the money to sit around. That's why it's rich people, it's cool to be a philosopher because, they come from extreme amount of money where they never got to work. So they can sit around and talk theories and philosophy. You know how hard it is to be a broke-ass philosopher and still participating in society? They don't tell you that. You're over here watching these videos every day on YouTube and all this stuff, learning as much knowledge as you can, but those people are wealthy. You're not. And you still have more knowledge than them. Fuck all that. We get in this paper and we trying to be the best selves of our cat and we having all the knowledge. We're the best of both worlds. Ain't nobody stopping us. That's why I said, we got more, leverage to these people. We know the depths of what it takes to really want something. You know what I mean? Like my one friend, he's like, damn, I really punished myself for 5 years working at this shit job. And then now I'm trying to go work and do something myself, right? We have to, it's like penance, carry the burden, you know what I mean? So like, we need to sometimes penalize ourselves. That's the cross we bear. That's men who want something at an unattainable level, So what we'll do is we want something at an unattainable level, and we don't think about a real way to get there. We'll self-destroy. Fuck that. If I can't have that, I'm gonna destroy myself. And that's why I said in the one video, I don't know if I said it in this video, the same person who's a billionaire and the same person who's a drug addict and the same person who's obese, 600-700 pounds, it's the same. It's all self-destruction. We are so powerful. The mind is so powerful. We are so powerful. But we can internalize it any which way you want to go. It's whatever you want to do. It really is at the end of the day. It's scary. That's why nobody wants to do nothing and wants to really participate in their lives, because at the end of the day, when they get to the forefront, they go, oh shit, it's really me out here. Yeah, you on the ledge. I'm not. I'm standing behind you like, yeah, you on the ledge. You going. You know what I'm saying? You on the ledge. You in the interviews by yourself. You going to trying to make the money, trying to do everything. It's you by yourself. It doesn't matter if you have friends, family, relationships. It's all hindering on you. And when you realize that, that's when you get to self-destruct. You don't talk to your spirit. You don't believe in yourself. Everything is a causation of itself. It's the same thing. That's why I say, when we're at this place in life, we have a leg up. I'm going to come in there and shit on all y'all. You know why? I'm able to play the game now. I wasn't able to play the game before, but I'm here now. And we're about to win. The game is, what the thing is? The game, you can look at it any way you want. You're like, damn, the game's evil. It sucks or whatever. But at the same time, you can get from it whatever you want. You can go in and say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I had this conversation, right, with one of my friends, right? Yeah, you got to play the game. But you know what? He's trying to get like a work from home job, right? Fuck it. Who cares? That job sucks. Well, guess what? You work from home. You get to work out, get on a nice regulated diet, healthy, save money, and then you can use that money, do whatever you want, and start making moves and start going higher and higher. You can't look like I said in the one video. We're looking at everything with the glass half full. Like, oh, I'm gonna just do a shitty jump and then. No, how about look at it as a stepping stone? I need to get through this door, and I'm gonna bust this door down. And then I'm gonna go to the next spot. And then ultimately get to where I want to be. You don't know how the road's gonna look. So that's it for today. Just wanted to send some positivity, love, because I've been in just grind mode and not really talking to myself. I mean, I talk to myself, I give you guys all these thoughts and I talk all the time about this stuff, but am I really sitting down and telling myself, I love you. You're the man. You're the best. Blah, 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 blah. No, we all need to be doing that. And then combine that with the spiritual knowledge and the lessons. And then if you can take that all into what I was saying about, we're kings. We need to feel the weight of things. We're kings and queens out here. You need to feel the gravity of everything. Hope that doesn't go over your head, because you really do. You need to be able to feel like, okay, I'm at this. You know what? I need to do this job, and I need to do these steps to be better for myself. And you need to feel the weight of being better for yourself. You need to feel the weight of potentially not getting to where you want. You need to feel it. Then it's real. But if you're just sitting up on your throne, detached from everything, that's why there's always different versions of kings and queens, right? The one who drinks themselves to death, or the one who dies in the battlefield with honor. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to be on the battlefield with honor? Or do you want to be detached and just drink yourself? Oh, go kill them, whatever. Huh? It's up to you. Got to feel everything. Got to feel the weight of all of it. Feel the losses, feel the wins. All right? Tell yourself you love yourself today. I'll talk to y'all.